Hi, class again. It's me again, Miss Rutan. We'll continue now, guys, with our class explanation of more topics about the ER ending verb. So now, what I'm going to explain to you guys is about how to write questions using the ER ending verb. So questions with the ER ending verb. Okay, good. So the first things to know about uh, the ER ending verb question is that there are two types of questions that you can ask. The first one is with question word. And as you remember, guys, in the past, we studied this one. And normally, how we start is don't forget, first, we need to write the question mark and then any type of question word. So, for example, que, you know that que is a question word. So now I'm going to use next is my um, ending verb. So in this case, it's going to be sorry guys, I have a hard time to talking because I really want to cough. So I use the the verb. In this case, I'm going to ask you about. I'm going to use the verb comer. So, ¿qué comes tú? What does that mean? What? So don't forget, guys. This is what do you? Don't forget the do. We never write in Spanish. We have in English, but we don't have in Spanish. Do you eat? So now my response to these is very simple. I can go and say, for example, yo como pasta. See? Very simple. All right. This is one of the most simplest question ones. So now I can use another question word here. I can say, for example, I can ask uh, the word for donde. Donde means where. Donde corres tú? Or I can switch this name and I can add somebody else's names. For example, I can say, donde. In this case, I have to change also the ending because definitely my ending is different. So I can go and say here that donde corre Henry, for example. What does that mean is where does Henry run? So now the answer could be Henry corre en el parque. En el parque. So I just want to bring here. You remember, guys, I like the formula. I told you many times that Spanish is kind of like a math when you use formula, when you are uh, having an structure of the sentence. So we start normally with the question word plus the verb plus normally the subject and plus any part of speech that you want to add. That could be an adjective, an adverb, or any other ones. Okay, cool. So the second group that we have is without question word, and this is without question word. You already know, guys, that question word QW is question word for me. Okay, we have been using so many times that in class. That's something that is not new to you. That's something very we have been repeating so many times. So the question without question word is directly, we first start with a question mark at the beginning, then we go straight to what? We go straight to the verb, the verb. For example, comes tu pasta? What does that mean? What does that mean? Is do you eat pasta? See? You know, guys, that the order normally doesn't match with the English translation. So that's important to remember there. Okay? So now I go and I say, ¿Comes tu pasta? Here is the answer. Could be two type of answer here. Okay? The first one could be the yes one. I say, sí, yo como pasta. The second type of answer that I can give here is the no one. I can say, no, yo. Don't forget the double negation, guys. No, yo no como pasta. See? And I can change that to ask the question using different names, different subject pronoun, plural one, singular one, doesn't matter what type, okay? So another example could be, for example, here I can ask, um, corre, corre, um, Helen en la casa. And they can be the sí question or the no questions. So you know that that could be have to be a full answer here. Cannot just be sí or no. No, have to be a full answer for that. Okay, cool. So guys, these are how we are writing questions. Definitely, and I need you to go and check also on the canvas again, guys, to see what could or what is going to be your assignment about the questions. Thank you.